Hello, Internet Hunter and Flapjack Films here. Today, we're going to be talking on a sensitive topic. Yep, you're going to probably see some gameplay in the background. We're going to be talking about a sensitive topic today, and that sensitive topic is the status of HTO Group. HTO Group, there's a couple things I think I'm going to bring up in this video, but yeah, introductions out of the way. HTO Group hasn't seen an upload in a month and a half, maybe 2 months almost. And there's reasons for that. There's quite a few, actually. I think I'm going to bring up 3 points in this video. The 3 main points, and there's a lot of other small stuff in the background. There's a lot for HTO Group. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to do. And so let's get started with the content front of our HTO Group. HTO Group, we don't have much stuff greenlighted. We have 2 things greenlighted. And those 2 things are not even done yet. I think it's kind of hard for all of us because we all have different things, different commitments. All 3 of us. This is me, Radiant Raboot, and TNT Short Fuse. We all have different availabilities. So I wrote a script. We wrote scripts. We're working on a video, but I've fully edited the first half. The first half of the entire video was edited, and the second half has not even been recorded yet. Yep, it's true. So with that thing in mind, you can take that with a pinch of salt whenever we say videos are coming, because they take a while because we all have different commitment. So, and only 2 projects have truly been greenlighted, and we're trying to greenlight other things, but it's just hard because we need 2/3 approval from all 3 of us, and I keep voting for things, but people don't. No, that's not true. But we still haven't gotten stuff greenlighted. We haven't really actually gotten in a group chat for a while to talk about HTO Group status. We might do that today. Hopefully we'll do that today. But if not, I don't know where HTO Group is going. Number 2, background. Background, there's a lot of stuff been going on, and I actually don't know most of it. So if you do want background information for HTO Group, ask the other 2. Ask Radiant Raboot or TNT Short Fuse, because I actually wasn't there for most of it. Most of the reason for background stuff, I just wasn't there. I disappeared. So let's take HTO Group with, I'm actually going to put it in how the background stuff works. We're all 3 live in a building, okay? And this, building. And that's, content. The HTO Group is, a giant house. And I'm going on a business trip. Yeah, I'm dead silent. Okay, I'm going on a business trip, and after the business trip, okay, I go on them a lot because I'm not usually on. We'll talk about that later. And there's a stove in the HTO Group. These 2 don't know how to use the stove. Let's just say that. So they keep flipping it on and off and on and off, and the gasket goes everywhere. And I come back, and those 2 are standing outside, angry at each other, and the entire thing is burning behind them. Yeah, that's the analogy I picked for that. But then we put out the fire, it's all good, and now we just have a burnt building. And we're now in the situation where, do we want to rebuild the building or demolish it? Do we want to start a HTO Group again or tear it down to the ground and pretend it never existed? We don't know that. I personally don't know actually much of that, because that's them. So the 2 get, okay, so Radiant Raboot and TNT Short Fuse get in a lot of arguments, a lot. I will not be showing screenshots unless you people want me to show screenshots, and if HTO Group does get demolished, what could happen, then I will show the screenshots, because otherwise those screenshots are probably going to stay private information until a later date. Much later date. So, yeah. I don't know that stuff. So they got an argument, and they're screaming at each other, and they're using curse, and and then TNT Short Fuse gets us all together, and he says, you know what? We should shut it down. And me and Radiant Raboot are just see, what? We shouldn't shut it down. But then Radiant Raboot started thinking about it, and I'm the only one here saying, hey guys, maybe we shouldn't do this. But they didn't listen to me much, because I actually don't know much of the gravity of the situation. I don't know much of the gravity, don't know much of the seriousness, don't know much of the context. I only know what was said on Discord. I don't know what was said in person. I don't know what was said over other platforms to each other. I only know what they said in a public Discord chat. It is possible they also had it over private store cats. A lot of that stuff. A lot of other stuff. So, I don't know where that stuff is. So, yeah. There we go. And the third thing I'm going to bring up is if you have questions. Questions about HTO is going to be weird. Content related, like, yeah, guys, you can come to me. Yeah, I'll just try and give you a rest, like, just comment on a video. Oh, when's the next HTO video? I guess you can comment on my video because I'm like, oh, I'll probably give you a rough estimate time and like why probably. But if you have questions regarding like, oh, is HTO going to shut down? What's happening behind? That stuff you need to ask Radiant Rabbit and TNT Short Fuse because personally, I don't know much of it. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on behind HTO group. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, without further ado, thank you for watching the video. Comment down, like, and subscribe, and bye! Please tell me the HTO group doesn't burn.